Hey everyone, I'm Nicole.
And I'm Gabrielle.
And we are the hosts of the Spiritual Sisters podcast.
Join us every week as we discuss all the spiritual topics like astrology, mediumship, psychic insights, and so much more.
We are often joined by others we have met along our spiritual journey who are well versed in many of these areas.
Get ready for enlightening discussions and interviews and personal experiences that we hope will expand your mind and get you thinking outside of the box.
Whether you're a seasoned spiritual seeker or just beginning your spiritual journey, there's something here for everyone.
Check us out every Tuesday wherever you get your podcasts. See you then.
Bye!
Hi, beautiful souls, and welcome back to the Soul Ecosystem Podcast. I am your host, Anna Rising, and on this podcast, we discuss all things soul contracts. Today, I'm going to be offering you guys a meditation specifically for this Gemini full moon. I will be dropping it at midnight Eastern Time on December 5th so that you guys are able to utilize the energy of the full moon, meditate, and do a kind of like last rites, do a shedding of 2025. And bring in what you want for 2026 to happen for you. Because this is going to be the last full moon, guys. And I'll tell you why I felt called to do a meditation. Usually I am tuning into celeb soul contracts or having people on the podcast and reading their soul contracts with you guys and giving you a play-by-play, deciphering it. This is going to be the first time I am doing a meditation. So if you guys have a go-to meditation playlist, music that you use, you can go ahead and search that up. If you need an idea for one, there is one video that's my go-to for meditation. I don't know why, but I think I've been using it for years. I think I've used it for at least 3 years, actually. Just look up 963 Hertz, and there's going to be like this monk that's like walking on water or something. There's like purple and blue colors. I really like that one. I feel like because I've used it for so long, it's really grounding for me. So if you needed meditation music, feel free to steal that. But I'm not sure if I've mentioned on here before, I have been doing a lot of shadow work in the background. I've been working with Gabrielle from Astrology and from the Spiritual Sisters podcast. She is an intuitive astrologer. She's amazing. And she recently came out with this shadow work kind of offering called Emergence. And I have been utilizing that so hard. And in conjunction with that, I just tried out Serene's with Serene Clarity's 3-session harmony work, which I feel like has been the icing on the cake for all of the shadow work that I've been doing. I don't know what happened there, honestly, but I've been feeling this gigantic shift in my alignment and in the direction that I want to go in. I'm not quite sure what this direction looks like. This feels like an entirely new plane, an entirely new existence. I'm very excited about it though. But I was talking to Serene and I'm like, I'm not sure where I go from here. I feel like me and her worked through some karmic knots and I feel like there's this emptiness and I don't know what needs to be there now. It feels like there's this recalibration that needs to happen, and I'm like, I know that I need to do something different, either business-wise or podcast-wise. And she told me not to force it, to kind of let it come to me, and it did. Through her higher self, actually, I tuned into her energy in the astral, and she's the one that introduced me to this meditation. So I would love to share that with you guys right now. And it's an easy way to carry the energy you want into 2026. I've been reading up so much about how 2026 is going to be, first of all, numerologically, it's going to be a year 1 whereas 2025 was a year 9. So nines are all about the endings of things, of cycles. It's a complete cycle, and it feels like 2026 has so much potential. 2026 is going to be the year of the horse. It's going to be all about action, be all about movement, drive, ambition. It feels very, very powerful. And 2025 was kind of the shadow work year for me. It was the year of the snake, so there was a lot of shedding of old programs, old cycles, old thought patterns, and beliefs that no longer serve us. And what better way to go into 2026 and let go of 2025 than to shed what you do not want anymore in the final full moon. If you guys want to take it a step further in combination with this meditation, I would just take a paper and pen and start writing down the things that no longer serve you. Start writing down the things that you did not love for your 2025 and what you want to release, and burn it. Burn the list. I'm going to try to not focus as much on what you want to get rid of as what you want to bring in, because it's somehow much easier to always be like, well, I don't want that and I don't want this, like to nitpick and focus on the negative aspects of this year, on the negative things that are going on in the world, than it is to focus on what you do want and to really zone in on your vision, on your idea of what you want out of life. That's hard to do when you're focused on what you don't want. Without further ado, I'm going to ask that before our meditation, we do a quick clearing of our chakras and a bubble of protection. So if you want to start up your meditation music now, you can do so. So go ahead and relax into your body, into your seat. Lay down if you feel more comfortable. We're going to close our eyes and imagine a very bright light from high up above us. This light is the purest essence of divine love. And you are going to imagine that it slowly starts pouring down onto you. Imagine a bright, golden, glimmering waterfall that's almost like honey-like consistency. And it slowly moves its way down your crown chakra at the top of your head, and it pours into your third eye chakra and moves from your head to your eyes, down to your face, down to your throat chakra. Feel the warmth of divine love moving down your shoulders, clearing you of anything that doesn't serve you, of anything that's attached to you that isn't for your highest and greatest good. Imagine that light going into your heart chakra and through it, moving down to your solar plexus as the golden light moves through your arms, down to your wrists, through your hands, moving into your sacral chakra and through it, with the light going down your chest into your abdomen, finally finding the root chakra, moving through it, clearing any energetic debris, washing over your hips, your legs, down to your feet. And imagine that any negativity, any stress that the golden light has collected, imagine it trickling down onto the earth. And imagine the earth transmuting it into light, and the golden light coming out of your feet, growing like roots into the ground, sinking further and further into the depths of the earth, wrapping around its core. and anchoring you into the earth. Now take this liquid gold divine love and light and imagine you are making a little ball out of it within your palms. Now grow this ball into a really big bubble until it grows so big that you can stand in it freely. This ball will act as your protection going into this meditation. Now imagine yourself on a soul level, grounded into the earth, and my soul appears to guide you through this meditation. So I'm going to take you by the hand, and we are going to open up a portal into another realm. So imagine a portal appearing in front of us, and through that portal you can see that we're about to step into a very enchanted forest. This feels like a fairy realm. As you take a step through it, you'll notice that the forest feels alive, much more so than regular forests do. You'll notice there's so much movement of energy. There are fairies fluttering about, and there is a big clearing that is circular and surrounded by trees of different colors, trees of purple, blue, and green. And right at the edge of this clearing is a greenhouse. I lead you to this greenhouse. As we come inside, you will notice that it is something of a shop. This isn't just any regular shop, this is a magical shop. Inside you see rows and rows of flower bulbs, each symbolizing different things. Some of the bulbs are labeled as confidence, hope, peace, love, success, drive. I want you to sit with what you have been missing from the year of 2025, what your soul has been hungering for. If you've felt especially lonely and like you want to manifest a life partner, ask yourself why you want that partner. Ask yourself what is missing within you that a partner can fulfill. That is how you're going to get to the root of the flower bulb that you are meant to choose. If you have felt very lonely, left out perhaps, and missing friends, missing community, there is a bulb for that. Feel out with your heart what it is that you want 2026 to look like. Get really down to the basics of it, the most simplified of words. And look about this greenhouse for a bulb with that label. Feel free to take as many bulbs as you feel called to, as you need. However, keep in mind that you need to have room for these in your life. And anything that conflicts with the bulbs you choose for 2026 will be cast aside. So choose wisely and get ready for things to fall away that no longer serve you and that don't align with the version that you are trying to become. Once you've finished selecting the themes that you would like to see in 2026, you can follow me back outside to the circular clearing surrounded by forest. In the middle, we are going to put down our baskets of our carefully selected flower bulbs, and we are going to notice that a golden ring of energy appears around us as we sit down. This ring is going to have little divots for our flower bulbs to be planted. For some of you, this ring will be empty, waiting for the possibilities that 2026 will bring. For others, you will be carrying some of the same priorities that you had in 2025 into 2026. So they will have a bulb or two already growing in them, perhaps one that has grown into a flower. I want you to take a look into your basket and start taking out the bulbs that you have prioritized and plant them into these divots. Take some time to do so now. Once you have planted your last flower bulb, imagine yourself waving your hand over the top of them and a glass dome covering them and sealing them into place. And if you've taken the time to write down all of the things that you wish to leave behind in 2025, if you haven't burned the list now, you may do so. Or you may envision doing so in the spirit realm, saying goodbye to everything that didn't serve you, saying goodbye to your past stories, your past limitations, leaving them all in 2025, letting them be shed from your awareness, from your consciousness, from your subconscious, along with the full moon. With that, we will wave away a golden ring around us and take 3 deep breaths, knowing it is done and knowing that the year of the horse will carry in these energies for you in 2026. Now take my hand and open back the portal which we came through. We're going to step through it and come back into our bodies, into our awareness, and start feeling the room around us, feeling sensation in our feet and our fingers, and slowly opening our eyes. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this meditation. Leave a comment or a like. Let me know how you guys feel afterwards. And if you guys would like more things like this, more episodes with meditations. Otherwise, enjoy your weekend and catch me next Friday on Spotify, YouTube, or Apple.